Welcome to Gryphs TV. We're here with the Victoria's coaching panel, John, Edgar, Hugo and Beds. Boys, thoughts on today's magnificent 15-point grand final win over Hawthorn? Start with you, Hugo. You've got the cup.
Yes. Look, it was probably one of the best ways to win a grand final, to really grind it out and have to earn it. And always in finals, the better players stand up. And you see a bloke like Todd, Richardson, the skipper, from pillar to post, he gave everything 100%. But then the finals specialist, who had a fitness test, we didn't think he was going to play, that wing, kicked half our score today. So thanks for coming, win.
Yeah, and Beds, you're the man in charge of the forwards, the 5-goal hero.
Well, yeah, in charge of the forwards, but I thought our contribution was pretty good up the forward line. I think we created a lot of opportunities for that wing too, which was great. So there's some selflessness up on the forward line. But you know, from my point of view, looking behind the play, I'd really like to say that back half was sensational today. It was really good. Under a lot of pressure there at times in the second quarter, especially. I mean, 22 inside 50, I think, Johnny, and we really held up big time. And only let them kick a couple of goals when they had inside 22 times is an amazing effort. They were great.
And the gamble with Tokes paid off. He replayed the faith.
Yeah, big time. That paid off. I didn't really think it wouldn't, to be honest. It just Tokes is, the sort of player that does welcome contact the way he attacks the footy, but at the same time he seems to dodge contact. So,
in fairness, Hawthorn were better happy because he's a horrible kick at the ball, got a horribly high ball drop, and he turns it over a lot. But he didn't turn over too much today, so that's a win for us.
The thing he gives
he gave plenty of rebounds.
On-field leader as well.
Yeah.
And absolute inspiration.
In all honesty, I reckon the find of the year, young Hirsch, on the big stage. How good was that kid?
Yeah, no, he's been a beauty, and I reckon we would have been saying after round 4, is he going to make it or not? And then I reckon from that point to now, he's
he comes third in the BNF.
Yeah. Quality bloke, quality player, going a long way.
I'd just prefer if he got the training on time.
Well, that's always going to be an issue.
And the little warrior, Matty Harris, changed the game.
He had some huge involvements in the third quarter when we really needed someone to stand up. There was a couple of 50-50 balls that I didn't think we were going to win, and Matty just appeared to not only win it but break clear and get some space and get some air.
And if you put things in scale, like if he's the normal height of a normal human being, he kicks the ball 65. It doesn't go on his left foot. Our
bash and crash was really good today. He led the way a lot in that tough contest.
I think the one that we really forget though, and I mean Batwing got the accolades for the medal, and we talk about Harris and we talk about a few others, but in that first half, when we were in the dire straits and not going well, Ash Carey was probably one of the best games I've ever seen from a half-back flank, and he did it in the second semi. He does it all the time, and I can't wrap Ash up enough. The fact what he did today was, when we were in the poo, he was one bloke that just did.
And his overhead work today, backing back into packs, it's absolutely amazing. Courage personified. And look, you can see when he does that out on the ground, other blokes just lift around him. He really lifts the team. He had a cracker of a game.
No, he's super. Absolutely super.
And Anthony Rowe, sensational goal. I reckon that got the boys really up and about.
Funny because he was coming off the ground at that stage. It was actually going to get him on that rotation, and he got out and kicked that. And
Rowe's been on the cusp of selection for a while, but the one thing that probably kept him there is that we do think he hits the scoreboard off the wing. Like he normally hits one or two, and he came in today and he had some good involvements, and that was probably the best of his involvements. But he also had others.
He works a lot of work backwards as well. He runs back into the pack. He just gets a hand in there where he needs to.
He does contests hard.
And also, he's got a bit of mongrel in him as well. That other boys see that and it gets them going as well. So really good mix of players.
Not a lot of mistakes from Rowe today. Doesn't get a lot of possessions, but not a lot of mistakes.
School teachers never make mistakes.
Quality.
Well, not a lot of mistakes from the coaching staff, I would have thought.
Well, I think Rowie worked in well with Nathan Dennis and Chapo when he was on there, and the very own the Glen Eira Gryphon Stephen Bradbury in Swede.
Boots called that out. He's called Bradbury, but out of body moment for Boots. But look, in the second Boots.
I thought he was pretty good. I thought he was really part of the back six, really good today.
Look, and really to be fair to Squid, he was pretty quiet in the first half, and I was thinking that maybe it was the bad selection, but in the second half he had some pretty vital moments, and so I was pretty happy with Squid in the end. He really came to the fore in that last quarter, and he had some really vital moments. So he earned his spot. He was best on ground in the second semi for the reserves 2 weeks ago. He earned his spot, and you know, you just got to pick on form, and he was a form player. So
He's a standout.
And today, probably the pace of the game found him out early, and then but as the game went on, he got better and better, and he had some good involvement. So he earned his spot.
Fantastic. Thanks, guys. What a brilliant year. It's time to
Lift the cup.
we might have to drink a few VBs out of that. Fantastic. Let's go on.
Thanks, board man. Thanks,
board man. Great man. You're a great board man.
Great board man.
Cheers, boys.
TV.